Guys, this is the Kage Summit here, doing another deck profile. As you can imagine, you think it's lightning, but it's not. It's actually void. Now, let's do this. Let's do this review. All right.
Let's do this song. Yeah.
This song is also by Flight Faction, Crave You. Very good song by the Adventure Club. All right.
Yeah, we're into dubstep, rock, screamo, all this stuff. We actually have a band that we're working on. We need a drummer, sadly, but we're working without it. And hopefully we'll have some music up for you guys really soon. Hopefully. And it's not going to be related to any of this crap, so don't think this is the only part of our lives, because it really isn't.
Anyway, this is Inkleech, simple card. When it goes into play, it gives me 3 chakra from the top of my deck. Pretty good card, especially for my deck, because most of my cards have ambush anyway. I should
actually know this, because I used to play Lightning. Now the thing is that, I'll tell you right now, most of our decks, our main decks, are all foiled out, so... Yeah.
Any deck that's not foiled out for us, it means that we're just testing it.
Or we're working on it, and then eventually we'll have everything foiled.
Anyway,
we're crazy like that.
All right, onward.
Whoops, my finger just flew in front of it.
My bad.
Which means nothing.
All right, this is Giant Centipede. Very good card. Anytime it's with the Renninga and an Animal Ninja, it gets +1/+1. It doesn't include itself, but for a 0 drop with 3/1 whenever with another animal, very good card.
You just have to realize that he's a freaking centipede and he's giant, so just imagine him freaking crap load of legs kicking you in the face.
One of my favorite animals in the deck, Giant Panda, very good card. If any of my Void Ninja were to take a damage, I could give the damage to it instead. Now let's say my Ninja were to get OV'd, it can take a single damage. Very good card. And when it's in block, it gets +1/+1.
Yeah, it's
very
like
good card.
Every time he tells me to play Void or whatever, whenever he's testing out something, I'll have Panda on the field and I'll be like, I deploy Panda Express, screw you. And just do some stupid shit.
Now we got the Giant Chameleon, very good card. The best card in this deck probably because it sets up the place for everybody else. This ninja, well, it's not ninja, but an animal, it gets -2/-2 on the entrance when it's with no pain ninja. Still not bad for a 3 drop, and when it gets sacrificed, unlike these ninjas that would get removed from play, it goes back to my hand. Very good card. Very good card with combination with another card that I'll show on later. Now, Giant Rhino, another animal, very good. It creates a good atmosphere because all my Renninga ninjas cannot be negated. So if you were to dehydrate any of my ninjas and I put Rhino into play, that effect is no longer valid. Very good card, very good card. And it gets the highest ninja with the entry cost, which means, let's say your ninja is higher than mine, an entry cost, and it's a higher stat, it would get that stat.
It's funny though, because in the new set there's like cards that are like hatred against Void, which is kind of funny, and I always say those things out, and Rhino was like, I'm a Rhino.
Animal Path, one of the Pain's best cards in this set probably. If I were to sacrifice a ninja, if I put any card into Chakra, and I discard a card, I can get that card from my discard part or my Chakra and put it back into play. I can't discard an animal and use that same animal that I discarded to put it back into play because that was the cost.
Yeah.
Very good card. Not the best stats, but great support card for almost any situation.
He sets up some mad plays. Let's leave it at that. Just animal.
Now, Naraka. The now OP card of the deck. Naraka is a very good card. Any ninja that's odd, it's also sacrifice ninja. Any ninja that's odd, it negates the effect. Very good card. And it brings out the Outer Haven, which is also another great card. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, now we get Parapath. Very good card, another again. And an odd turn marker, I can negate 1 ninja or 1 jutsu. Very good card. We have the very great Human Path. I can take 2 cards from my opponent's hand, and if it were to get injured, those cards are removed from the game until the end. Very good card indeed. Very strong 2, 5, and a 4 stat. Very good card.
This song's called Ignite.
Ignite by Neustrom. Very good card.
Very good card. This boy, he's too into it.
My bad.
Very good song.
Anyway, we got Kisame, the very good Kisame. If he's with another Void Ninja, if he were to swing, I take 2 chakra before the battle even starts. This is a priority effect. Very good card. And if I have more chakra than my opponent, I move my turn marker up by 1. Now we come to the big man. The big man,
because he's homo.
David Path.
Big man.
The very good card. No, if I were to put him in play, I can use one of his effects by just looking at my opponent's hand and taking a card out of his hand and put him to the bottom of the deck, or myself if I really need it. This sets up for great plays. If I fear that my opponent has something to negate me, I look at his hand, take that out, and Almighty Push them.
Target exclusive.
Target exclusive, very difficult card to come by nowadays, but well,
because it was only released in
Target
specifically,
and certain Target to be exact.
Yeah, and now it's just.
Now we're gonna do missions. This is Void World. Void World 0 cost is one of those permanent missions. It's a world card. So every time I deploy Void Ninja, I get placed a Void coin on it. When there's 2 coins on it, I can move the bottom card from my deck to my hand, and if there's 10 coins on it, I can remove all 10 of them to put my opponent's turn marker down to 0. Very evil.
Very evil. No point.
Now we got the turn 1, Time of Pain. If there's 2 Rinnegan ninjas in play, 2 Rinnegan or Katsuki ninjas, I can add a card from the bottom of my deck to my hand, or move my turn marker up by 1. Invasion. If every time I draw a card, and for each Pain ninja I have in play, I draw a card. It has to have sacrifice in the name, though.
Alright, we're gonna try to speed up this video so we can just.
So you can enjoy it.
It's not enjoy it, but so we can get this done in time.
Time of Pain. If any of my when this mission is put into play, I draw a card. Any ninja that will be sacrificed, it goes to Chakra instead. It's just great because it sets up plays for Animal Path.
Now, aside for that, you're always gonna have like jutsus easily played. So
Almond Chill, the Almond Orphans, very good card. If I have less cards than my opponent in play, I put this card into play, and it allows me to search out for any Katsuki, any Rain Ninja, which is mostly my whole deck, and put it in my hand. If it has sacrifice in the name, I move my turn marker up by 1. Also, there's a little fun fact about this card. If you sacrifice, you can sacrifice and put this card into play. You have less. Let's say you and your opponent have the same amount of cards. You sacrifice one and then chain orphans. You can also get the search. Very good card though.
Yeah, if you guys know the story behind these 3 orphans, you would automatically know that it's really sad. But
that aside, now we're stepping on to Jutsu. Pin Down. Very good card. It attaches to one of my opponent's ninjas. And the ninja has 0 mental and 0 ability attributes, so it has 0 attack, 0 support. Hands of Pain, Grit Negator. I negate the juice and put it back to my opponent's deck. If pair as a user though, so it's Mastery, I can also get this card back to my hand. Very good card indeed. Oh, there's 3 of them. My bad. Finishing Blow. Finishing Blow. It gives the damage by paying 2 cards. I can give a damage, and if that target is already injured, I can remove it from the game completely. Summoning Jutsu, it just allows me to bring out 2 more, to bring out 1 Akatsuki, to bring out 2 Rinnegan Ninja, 1 goes to my hand and 1 goes into play. It all depends on the turn marker I am in though. If the animal is a user, I draw a card from the bottom of my deck.
And this is probably like one of the best
my personal favorite, the Shinra Tensei, the Almighty Push.
I'm gonna blow up your town.
Deva is the only user for this though. I can pay X amount. The X is double the amount, so every ninja would be 2 counts. If you set up well enough, this card can go off. That's it. You win the game. And standard in every deck, the Hydro Pump. Pay for, and then we just send some cards back to the hand.
Hydro Pumping.
Now we're gonna look at the reinforcements.
Let's do this fast.
3 Pain Itachis. My friends say it's unnecessary, but just in case, whenever. And for Naraka Path, the heroic icon, which is the Outer Haven. And if any ninja were to get injured, let's say, I can heal during the turn. Or if I have a ninja in the discard pile, I can remove this outer path to put it back into play.
It's so mean, it's stupid. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole entire Void concept. You guys realize like it's stupid. It's like, okay, well you're dead. I'm bringing you back.
This deck,
the whole entire like Void. Not Deva, what is it? Like Animal Paths and all this stuff actually have like real life type of things. So it's cool how they interpreted it into that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is based off Hinduism. It's a very interesting concept. We're missing only 1 path, but that path we're not talking about because it's pretty trash. Anyway, this is the deck profile. I hope you enjoy it. Any comments or review, any comments that you have or any questions, just
even some suggestions. We're open for anything.
Anything, just leave a comment in this video, or you can like the channel or subscribe. We'll really appreciate it. Give us a like if you really like this deck profile. I'm
sorry if you actually sat at your computer for like about 10 minutes, but I mean, like, if you enjoyed it, it's completely fine. If you don't enjoy us, you can at least listen to the music. This is Skrillex,
Scary Monsters and Nice Spirits.
One's pretty gay.
Another thing, if you are in Miami, I'm going to the tuning. If you have any questions, you want to talk to me about trades, or maybe talk about the mat that you want to trade, We have this one, the Mr. Freeze one that you've seen before in the previous
We
video.
also have like what's it called again? The Killer Bee mat, which is not too favored, but it's still there. And we also have this really gay yellow mat, which you guys can draw on, so it's completely fine. Or you can tell us to draw something on it. I have my artist; he will actually do it for you guys. So it's gonna run you a decent amount of money. But if you guys got blank mats and you want us to draw on it or even sign it eventually, if we ever become like crazy or whatever, just hit us up. So this is pretty much it. This is Kage Summit, and
We're out.